Welcome to the video. My name is Vulcan Frost, and this is Age of Mythology Retold. We're going to continue with the campaign, and in this episode, we will complete the 14th mission, Isis, Hear My Plea. So let's get right into it.
What is special about this place?
It is the center of Osiris's kingdom. That is his palace. Now, I need to get the piece to Setna.
Setna is already a guest of ours. And now, you are too. Take them to the prison!
Isis, hear my plea. I have been betrayed by a servant of Set. Send your blessing upon me, and I will have vengeance.
The Atlantean and his men have been taken to the prison. Your allies recommend a diversion, so you can slip in and rescue him.
All right, here we go. So, here we are in the major
Isis smiles
city.
upon you, Amanra. Go to nearby monuments to claim them for your cause.
And just as our priest friend here says, if we go to any of the nearby monuments, we can claim them, and we will gain their power. So that'll get us quite a lot of favor in this particular mission.
This monument grants us additional favor.
And it looks like we have a relic here that will reduce our unit favor cost by 20%, which is pretty major. So the first thing that we're going to do is build a few more temples, because primarily what I want to do this episode is use our copious amounts of myth units to our advantage. But we also have a whole base over here, which is rather unusual, because in the original, that was simply not the case. So let's start building some villagers over here. And not sure if I want any stronghold units. I might go for war elephants because they're really good at soaking up damage. So yeah, let's do that actually. I'm gonna research that. Is this just for camels? Yeah, it is. Okay, so we're gonna avoid that tech. I'm gonna take everybody except the scarabs here because they're just not very good in normal combat. I'm gonna bring the rest of these guys up here and put them on a control group, which is gonna be on 1. And let's take a Monra around the city to go and talk to some of these other monuments to get them on our side. The more, the better. All right, it looks like we are... Yeah, we're good to go on the heavy war elephants. So I don't have the resources to start building something like that right now. But what we can do is start building our villagers and have them gathering all of these resources in anticipation for that. So these are 180 food and 70 gold. Oh. Yeah, I'm on right. You probably want to go help out with this. Well, actually, maybe not. Yeah, the laser crocodiles here are actually really, really good. Well, I guess I will just have these units sat here as some defense over here, and I'm going to take our scarabs and gonna put them together over here. So it looks like primarily what we are going to need is, so these are just gold, and this is just gold as well. Okay, so that's not surprising, being that this is the Egyptians. But we are going to need a pretty substantial amount of food, so I'm actually going to take my pharaoh and switch him over here to the gold, and we're going to get that gold upgrade. All right, so we have 2 additional villagers over here. I think I want some extra defense over here, so let's build a few towers. And we're going to use the prosperity god power in order to get just a little bit more gold. what's nice about this level is because you have access to just so many of these monuments and your favor is so high all the time, you can kind of just use all of these god powers one after another and not really worry about it all that much. So I'm not super worried about our buildings going down, so I'm not going to be putting a whole lot of stock into those upgrades. Oh, hello. Alright, what we do want to do, though, is make sure that these guys... Actually, looks like they did get my villagers. Oh, well. Our myth units, though, should be able to make pretty short work of this, honestly, quite small attack. I'm going to delete this to return the gold to me. Wow, there's a lot of Wadjets over here. Where is Amonra? Who'd you over here? Okay. So it looks like we've handled that. I definitely want to take out this temple, but what I don't want to do is leave the rest of my units exposed trying to do that. Let's build a couple of those war elephants that we were talking about earlier, because they are super good at not only soaking up damage, but they're really good at taking down buildings as well. Oh, shoot. Okay. Yeah, I'm getting way sidetracked over here.
Kids, tayo.
Alright, so what we're going to do is...
Kids. Kids.
I think that should be enough farms. Either way, the majority of our villagers should be going on to gold anyway. Alright, so let's start building up an actual military here that we're going to be able to use. So we definitely want to get the upgrade for our laser crocodiles. I'd love to call them something else, but I don't know how to pronounce their name. Plus, that's more fun anyway. Yeah, we're just needing a ton of gold for this to work. Okay, let's use this power yet again. Looks like it only goes up by 10 each time, so that's not a lot. Gotta get rid of these excess farms to kind of recover some gold. Probably won't need any more farms. Build a couple more war elephants, and we're definitely going to want more of these guys. They mass super well, our laser crocodile friends here. They do a ton of damage. They have lots and lots of range. They are just really good, and we definitely want them. I wonder if these improve our myth units. It doesn't look like it. This one does, though. So I guess we will research that. Alright, let's see. What do we got going on over here? I'm going to let these guys hang out. I'm going to take Amonra, though, and we're going to go see if we can get into some more trouble down here. Hopefully find some more monuments. This is actually coming together quite well. I should probably actually talk about the objective here. So there are two primary objectives. The first is we need to take down this stronghold. Then, once we do that, we will be able to board a boat past this gate and be able to actually go and free our friends, which are on the prison island just over here. Alright, let's pull these guys back and get our main army over here, which I neglected to put onto a hotkey. And we're going to kite them around using our scarabs here. Let's bring over the Pharaoh to help out with the myth units. Yeah, these scarabs are not very good at, like, normal combat. They are excellent, though, at taking down buildings, so I kind of want to save them. And it looks like we're getting a bit of ahead of ourselves here, but I don't know. We might be able to take down at least this first small portion of the stronghold. Let's bring in the Pharaoh.
Yes, an army under Isis, Cyclops.
Alright, let's pull in some distraction by using our ancestors' god power. We'll be using that a lot this run. It's a really great way to draw fire from the towers so that they're not actually damaging units that you really need. Alright, so there goes the first portion. I'm actually going to pull back some. I'm going to build a couple more war elephants, and I'm going to build a few more of each of these guys. And it looks like we have yet some more myth units that we're able to use just over here. That Amonra was able to get. Let's see if we can get this. Sweet. And it looks like we are housed. That's not terribly surprising. Let's build some.
Kids.
Where's a good place to build these? Well, I guess that's all I'm going to be able to build. Okay. Likely these are going to get destroyed because now they're on my side. Hopefully they don't, but we shall see. You know, something that I do want is more priests. So actually put a bunch of these guys in queue because they are super good in mass. Yeah, okay, so that's all building. And it looks like there's more gold over here, so probably going to transition to over here, build a stronghold. That way it'll actually be able to protect us. Yeah, we're going to stop producing villagers.
Baya.
And it looks like that is the maximum number that you can have on any one particular gold mine is, what, like 20 or so? I'm actually going to take quite a few of these guys and task them to walk here first and then walk here. If I just clicked over here, they'd probably walk straight through the enemy base because the pathfinding is not super great.
Kids.
Let's go and get our basic eco upgrades here.
You need to.
Okay, so our gold mine over here has run out, which is fine.
Air.
And we're going to go take these down here, which are both large gold mines, which are 6,000 each, giving us a total possible of 12,000. And it looks like there's two more over here if we need them. All right, how are we doing over here? It looks like everything was built properly, methinks. Oh, actually, you know what? Let's build a stronghold here first. I want some defense for these guys. Oh, okay, this is actually good, because if we can take down their attacking force, the defending force will be slightly less strong, having fewer units. Okay, cool. Let's stage everybody up here, because this army is going to be very slow-moving. That's simply the nature of it. Any group with the war elephants and scarabs and everything else are going to be generally slow. Alright, so let's just attack, move into here. We will do ancestors again to draw the fire from. Let's not attack move. Let's actually do some focused attacking here. And let's have everyone build a gold drop-off site over here. We're going to reselect our units, come back over here and take out some of their production buildings so that we are slightly less annoyed.
Thank you, Isis.
They will continue to build units as you are attacking their base, and so you end up getting, you know, these straggler units that are super annoying to deal with. Alright, so now what we're going to do is once this gate goes down, just like this, we're going to select everybody and attack move into here. Actually, I'm just going to move normally into here, and then we'll attack move once we get in. And we're going to use Eclipse. So Eclipse is really cool because it decreases the... oh, well, actually, wait a minute. It looks like this has changed quite a bit since the last time. Target anywhere on the map to turn night to day, improving the ability of different units and increasing the rate at which your monuments generate favor. That's really interesting, because previously that would make their line of sight go down, so it was really good for attacking bases. Huh, okay. Well, we learned something new, I guess. Let's get a little bit more direct with our crocodiles here. As you can see, our elephants here are soaking up a lot of damage. I did not exactly manage my scarabs very well, as you can see, but I have a few back here. Alright, let's focus the stronghold. We can clean up everything else afterward. Sweet.
Bring the guard from the prison to help us here.
Amandra leveled our fortress. Pull back all troops to defensive positions.
Alright, cool. So we have defeated the fortress over here, and that means that they're going to be pulling away units from where they were stationed this way. And I think we should actually be able to deal with them entirely. But it's not necessary for us to actually do that in order to complete the level. We are going to do, though, to make our lives just a little easier, is actually taking down the rest of the base, because they will continue to send attacks otherwise. It'll just make the macro game a lot easier here. You definitely want to take down the siege workshops, because, yeah, random siege units are crazy annoying. Alright. Let's see, what else do we have to take down? I don't think I need to focus on anything over there. What's going on over here? Let's take all these towers, they're really annoying. Let's go over here. Use this to scout over here a bit. Oop, there we go. Alright, what are we looking at over here? That's quite a sizable force. Okay, so that's what we avoided fighting by doing this. Although it looks like we might have aggroed at least some of them. Yeah, you can see the power of the crocodile guys here. Their focus fire is super strong. Okay, so this is where we need to bring Amonra in order to continue the mission, but I'm actually going to bring her back over here just in case we missed a few things. I'm sure that we missed a few monuments that would greatly help us out later. And it looks like there's a sizable force here that we can take out so that they will stop attacking our base in the interim. Let's see. We could probably take this temple. Yeah, and it gave us some more guys to help us out. Although we're probably going to lose them to these scorpion men who do a ton of damage. Yeah, Monra doesn't actually do that much damage. Not in this level, anyway. It seems like their stats change between levels, which is a little annoying. Okay, cool. So, it looks like, let's have them come over here, and I'm going to take a Monra separately, and I'm going to have her go over here to the transport ship. Actually, let's have the rest of these guys go this way. And we'll have... Whoops, I don't want Monra to be a part of that. You guys can come over here. Okay, this worked out well.
Amandra, we have prepared the transport. Use it to infiltrate the prison.
Alright, so I won't be able to go to the prison quite yet. I'm actually going to need to go over here to the naval base and see if they can help us out. Let's make sure that we take care of our homegrown problems over here so that we don't have constant pings over that way.
Into you.
Alright, so one of the things that I'm going to do is have a Monra come out here. Because I believe if we go up this way, there's a way for us to get a... Ooh, what are they called? A relic. I think we can jump this way? Maybe... Perhaps I've done that wrong. There's a shrine here, which tells me there might be a way to do it. No, it doesn't look like I can. Unless I can do it from, like, here? No. Okay, so it's just not going to let me go over there. Yeah, I saw this shrine when we looked over here the first time, and it looked like something that was like an unlockable or like a relic or secret or something like that, but it doesn't seem to be the case, and that's okay. All right, so now that we've pretty much taken care of all of our land-based problems, this army doesn't really have a whole lot to do. I don't believe that we're going to be getting any attacks over here at this base. Although I do want to make sure that my laborers are still actually doing something back here. Actually, where did it come from? Must have been another straggler. Okay, let's get back to business. So we need to get Amonra from here to between these two flags, and there are quite a few units in between. So let's see if we can do something about that. So I probably want at least a couple more actual ships and then a couple of Leviathans to soak up damage. So while they are building, let's go back over here, kind of take a look at our forces, and if there's anything that we missed. You know, there's probably something up here in this top left corner. But I don't think... Yeah, I'm not going to bring Amonra back over here just for that. Okay, are we done? We have one more ship to wait on. No big deal. Okay, cool. So this should be a force large enough. I mean, this is a lot of ships that kind of go through this pass over here. So I'm just going to attack move that way. And see how this goes. So one of the cool things is you can actually use ancestors on the water and you get these lost ships. And we actually saw this in action in the Greek level when we were in Erebus, which I think is pretty cool. Yeah, wow, they have a lot of Leviathans guarding this.
Into you.
It looks like the unit acquisition for the ships is not as good as the land soldiers for some reason. If you noticed, a few of these ships were kind of just moving around, bumping into one another for seemingly no reason. Alright, so it looks like there's yet more over here. I may need to... Okay, let's bring these guys over here. Yeah, it looks like these lost ships are kind of carrying us right now. It's okay. We have plenty of resources, so we'll be able to rebuild the Navy. We can use our ancestors here again. And in fact, what I will do is preemptively go and do that. We're going to build, I don't know, a few of each, like that. Although I'm not sure that we have the population space for that. Man, these Leviathans have so much HP. 1,020. Wow, okay. Yeah, let's pull Amonra back, because what I don't want to happen is her pull aggro, and then one of those things destroys the ships that she happens to be in. My god, they have so many ships. I'm probably going to have to... I'm just going to send these guys down here to go have some fun, because I think I need to free up some population space. Now, I could just delete them, but where's the fun in that? So I'm going to go send them down here instead. I believe that there's a large army still sat down here waiting for us. Alright, let's try this again with this force. Can we do ancestors? That's about as close. So what we'll do is we'll use these guys to kind of draw fire, and then we'll use these to focus fire individual units here, which it appears to be working, although... Yeah, this is working all right. If If you notice, these guys are kind of focused here instead of here, which is nice. I think we have some more Leviathans waiting for us, so I'll send them down here.
Gary.
Really got to focus down these Leviathans. They have so much HP. Oh, I just realized that we have 2 extra transport ships. That's kind of funny. Well, there's 1 down. Might need more ships. Alright, how are these guys doing? No, I should probably knock down this gate. Okay, so it looks like we finally broke through. So let's take Amonra, and we will finally get her over here. Wow, that was actually pretty tough. That was a lot of ships. That was a lot of defense. Let's see how it's going down here. So it looks like we are attacking their main force here. So let's use a couple of god powers for fun, since we have so much favor. We literally have 1,500 favor laying around. And here we go. We have arrived at the prison. And we are victorious. That is a super fun level that has a lot going for it. I really like that one.
So, Setna, all the other priests of Osiris were imprisoned too?
Some were left to die in the desert.
But why did he want to kill Osiris?
Then you truly do not know.
You always seem to hide behind something when I see you, Cyclops.
You interrupted me in Greece, escaped the underworld, and arrived here before me. There is no way you did this on your own. I will know which gods support you. Now!
Lord Poseidon watches over all the people of Atlantis.
Lord Poseidon? Ha ha! You're more a fool than I expected. Let's see if he's watching over you now.
You may feel less like fighting after I pull off your head.
I will deal with you all in due time. We have more pressing matters to attend to at Osiris's pyramid.
Thank you for telling us your plan, Gargarensis. That was excellent strategy right there. Anyway, so now we're getting into the real meat and potatoes of the story here. And thank you all for watching. Please be on the lookout for more Age of Mythology episodes. You can catch me live on Twitch Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, 8 to 10 p.m. Eastern, and Sundays, 6 to 10 p.m. Eastern. Be sure to follow my Twitter for video and stream updates. I will see you all in the next one. Bye now.